My area of practice, I'm a litigation lawyer. Most of my practice is in the areas of corporate commercial, restructuring, insolvency, and public law litigation. And why I chose it, just basically, I thought originally I might want to go into teaching and academics. I was hired back and much to my surprise, really loved the work, enjoyed the people, and taught for a few years and realized that practice was much more my speed, and have been doing it ever since. What I really value is the ability to work with really smart people on interesting, complicated legal problems, and I really enjoy the process of synthesizing ideas and thinking strategically about how we can achieve what we're trying to do for the client. I really enjoy legal writing and the process of sort of putting it all together, and then obviously going and arguing it. So I really enjoy the process of being a litigation lawyer. So far in my career, by far, the highlight's been working on a file, the Abitibi-Bowater restructuring file. And the reason why I say that was a highlight was because I was originally hired to junior with a lawyer, David Wingfield, who was probably the luckiest thing that ever happened to me, getting hired to work with him. And it was just a fantastic experience working with him from start to finish on a very complicated, important, sort of cutting-edge legal problem, which we managed to take all the way up to the Supreme Court of Canada. And it was just really a nice bookend to my time as a junior lawyer, and it was just fantastic in every respect. Best piece of advice I ever received isn't something specific they told me. It's more just really watching them. You really learn a lot by osmosis. And my firm has a long sort of tradition of having great litigation lawyers, and I've been really lucky to work with a number of them. And you just really pick up a lot watching them and how they prepare, the work they put into it, the enthusiasm they have, and really just everything behind the scenes that goes into being a fantastic lawyer. And I can't emphasize enough how important that's been for me in my development. I do a fair amount of pro bono work, and I've done it ever since I started practicing. And specifically what it means to me really is being able to use my training and my professional skills in a way that is furthering something that I believe in or that I think is important, or a case maybe that wouldn't otherwise be able to get into the courts. And like I say, I do a fair amount of it, and it's obviously very rewarding to be able to contribute in that way, and it's I think a really honorable tradition of the bar that people do it, and my firm highly values it, and it's been very important to me. I worked when I was a first-year lawyer for a small family business that sort of was involved in a dispute, and they clearly could not have afforded to pay for Bay Street legal talent. But I got involved in that case, and it was just extremely rewarding to just sort of see it through to the end and resolve a problem for them. And I also, I guess on the other end of the spectrum, I was fortunate enough to be a junior in the Supreme Court of Canada on one of the leading constitutional law cases on discrimination law, working on behalf of a number of Aboriginal fishers from the West Coast. And just seeing those important issues translated into an argument at the Supreme Court of Canada, just tremendously valuable for me and hopefully for them as well.